Jesus said, "Man cannot live on bread alone, but from every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." You're listening to Daily Truth.
Some of you have been following Jesus more faithfully and for a longer period of time. And therefore, you have achieved, by grace alone, God working in you and through you, that which is good and pleasing in His sight. But by grace, Christ's work in and through you, you have achieved a higher degree of rest from what? In the spiritual sense, from sin. You have conquered more enemies, namely the enemy of your own flesh. And the sin, as Romans 7 says, that still resides within the members of your being. You have, by God's grace, His work in and through you, you have been able to attain to a higher degree, even in this life, of rest than some of your other brothers and sisters. So like the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, what should you do with that higher degree of sanctification? Struggling with less temptation in a particular area than perhaps the average Christian? Have a picnic and enjoy it. No. Go and help your brothers. You have other brothers who are warring right now. They're in the fiercest part of their battle. They're being slaughtered by lust, some of the vain, carnal, fleshly temptation we're surrounded in the world, and they have not yet achieved the same degree of victory by grace in that particular area as you have. So what's the spiritual application for us, this principle that I'm getting at from our text today? One is very simple: discipleship. As you, by God's grace, attain to higher degrees of sanctification and victory over sin, which brings a sense of spiritual rest even in this life, share the wealth. Go to those who are less mature in the faith and teach them. Fight with them. Not fighting against them, but joining with them and fighting against their sin. And show them how to wield the sword against that particular foe that by God's grace you have experienced a great degree of success in yourself. And now the practical application. Some of you have achieved, by grace, same principle. It's not your own doing. You cannot boast. You've worked, yes. But your work is simply a manifestation of Christ willing and working in and through you. And so too, as Christ works by the Spirit in sanctification in and through us against sin in this life, in the spiritual sense, so too Christ gives us victory and achievement and success in practical matters as well.